YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy GoMill. I'm back with another video. Today's video might be a little bit short considering the title of this. I'm going to try and condense this as much as I can, all while still trying to explain my points. But today we're going to be speedrunning some underground music hot takes. Some of them are predictions and some of them are opinions. Let's see if these takes age well, or I change my opinions about any. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on, and let's get into it. Starting off the bat, Candy Paint, a true pioneer of the underground. Personally, I don't think Candy Paint can make an album as good as Everything Purple again. And it's not like Everything Teal was bad, but I felt like it was kind of a swing and a miss as far as a sequel maybe. His projects after that haven't been bad, they've kind of been solid as well. So it's not like he's on a bit of a regression. I just don't think he'll be able to make a tape as good as that, which isn't a bad thing. We've seen a lot of artists have the same case early on, so I wouldn't really consider it a bad thing at all. Isaiah TG is massively overrated. The grounds that underground fans will rise him to is just insane to me. And people like to incorporate influence, and yeah, that's cool, but we've seen a lot of people that can influence other artists and they don't even make good music anymore. And don't get me wrong, I don't think TG is completely garbage. He has some songs that I like, but as far as like an underground goat, I think people are reaching for these stars heavily. If Jace plays his cards right, Reverence 2 will be his ticket to finally escape the underground. Like I said recently, Goose Creek did absolutely amazing numbers with getting 1 million views in just 2 weeks. And I feel like Jace needs to capitalize off of this kind of hype, even if it's just riding the buzz off of the Osama Son beef. Because I'm not going to say it's now or never for Jace, but the opportunity is pretty hot right now and I think he should jump on it. Lancey's next album will be his worst album, let me tell you why. And you know, it's very ironic I say that considering he's been getting a lot of commercial success these past few weeks with his lead singles that he's been putting out, which feature the likes of Cash Cobain, Tizo Touchdown, and the Black and Tan track that he's featuring on that's been going super viral for the past couple of days. And now I will say this, there has been times where I haven't liked the lead single and it sounded a lot better when the album has come out, but I don't think I can get behind this Cash Cobain sound, I'm sorry. This is Lancey's mainstream album, it is, and we've seen underground artists in the past switch things up and try to put out something different, something that can appeal to the mainstream audience. And I just feel like this is what Lancey and his label are kind of gearing up to do. I think Dom Corleo's next album will be make or break for him. When he first caught fire with songs like Penthouse Shorty and Bloody Runts, he would eventually capitalize on it with his tape On My Own. And nonetheless, it was very super repetitive. There wasn't really anything new shown, in which I obviously didn't expect too much, but he has really no hype around his name in my opinion. And yeah, he did just drop that song with V's, but judging from V's verse, it doesn't really sound like something he would have wanted to hop on and was just there to kind of get a check. Can, another artist who I think won't get back to his peak. His best projects for sure are between the Oxy and Codeine EP and the Before Really Rich EP. I think guys like Skate Star and Tana need more approval. I think they have some of the nice cadences in the underground right now. And huge props to Tana on kind of maturing throughout his music and kind of escaping the hole that other underground artists were in. A lot of people like to say that Glock 40 Spaz is the best in the underground, but I don't think he's done anything to really show that he's the best. Yeah, he has a few cool tapes that are okay. He's got a couple of singles that hit hard, but nothing has really caught my attention enough to really say that he's one of them ones. Workin' is without a doubt Osama Son's best song, very easily. I think All Star comes in a close second. Molly Santana's music is trash. Yeah, I know you can kind of consider Ian mainstream now or whatever, but I'm thinking about a good 8 to 12 months, people are going to forget about who he is. His debut tape was okay, nothing really special. I don't think he has anything really beyond that, versatility wise. I don't know, he's just going to have to show me different. Despite how I feel about some of Yapo JJ's tapes, I think he has strong potential. I see it. He just kind of has a nick for being unique. And he's always trying different styles, different cadences. And he's always trying different styles, different beats. I think he has it in him to be one of the best in the underground. Even though Richard Mille is low-key quote-unquote mainstream now, he just made XXL, shout out to him. I know a lot of people hate Richard Mille, but I think him and Internet Money will be able to find something special and kind of be able to create some magic. Hard Rock is definitely one of my favorites in the underground, and I think his most accurate comparison would be a mix of Lil Got It, Thug, and Uno the Activist. Shout out to Laserdem, he's been going pretty viral and I think he's funny as hell, but man, I just cannot get behind his music. I think it's terrible, I'm not gonna cap to y'all. He has about one song that I think is okay, I think it's called Awesome, but I'm kind of good on everything else. I think it's safe to say that Until Japan has the most potential in the underground. Everything from just like cadence and beat selection and even songwriting. He kind of has it all in my book. I've been seeing snippets of this Brennan Jones guy and his music, and I'm here to tell y'all, this is trash. Please stop hyping this up. It's terrible. I think Shay needs to focus less on this little weird glitch aesthetic he's got going on and focus more on his music, because his last 2 tapes are pretty trash in my opinion. I mean, Kruger wasn't that bad, even though he's doing a full-on bad Chief Keef impression throughout the album. It's still not as bad as Closed Captions. Now that shit was terrible. Underground rappers remixing and sampling old beats isn't a bad thing at all. I actually think it's pretty hard if done right. For example, the song Save the Love by Sneak, where he raps on the Every Girl beat by Young Money. It just kind of takes that beat and patches on a new school flow. It just mixes very well together. Even though D Savage has given us a great discography of his, I still think he's yet to give us his best work. A lot of people would say BPL is his best, in which I could see why people would say that. I think Mafia Music had the potential to be his best if the second half didn't run down so quickly. I don't know, I just think he still kind of has it in him to give something even better. The best Tony Snow album is Killstreak, and I don't think he'll be able to top it, which isn't a bad thing at all because I really love Killstreak, me personally. When it comes to actually rapping instead of just making songs, I think Killstreak is probably Tony's best example of he's the best rapper in the underground. But that's it for the hot takes. Let me know if I should do a part 2. Let me know which hot takes you agreed with and the ones you disagreed with. Drop down a comment and just let me know. Make sure you guys follow all my socials. Follow my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, and be on the lookout for more videos. But yeah, it's your boy Goatmeal. We out.